guys, today I'm going to be making oil roti, Guyanese oil roti. I'm just going to show you how I make mine, and I'm still kind of learning because it's really not that easy to do. But yeah, let's go ahead and start.
It with my mom too.
You're going to help me make it?
Yeah.
Okay. So in my pot, this is where I mix it. I like to mix it in here. It's very deep in here. So actually I don't have any like big bowls right now, the basin or whatever we call it. Big bowls. So in here I have 4 cups of self-rising flour, and I'm just gonna add about a teaspoon of baking powder to the 4 cups of flour that I have.
Oh my gosh,
I'll just eyeball it.
Look.
I have 2 cups of warm water that I'll be making a dough out of. I'll be making a dough with the flour. I have 2 more cups of water. See, it's kind of really soft. It's sticking to my hand now. That's what you want it to be, like really soft, like. I need it a little bit more wet, like the dough, like. Can you see how soft it is? You don't want it to be dry, for sure. So I'm gonna leave this to soak just like this for, I know Guyanese people be like, you have to clean up the pot, well, your bowl or whatever you're mixing in. The reason I like to mix it in here is because I get to hold this and it doesn't like spin away from me. So I hold it there, right here, and it just stays. When I use a basin, it just falls and go all over the place. So I use this to mix in. Okay, it's pretty soft. I'm gonna leave it to sit for, I'm gonna sprinkle some flour actually on it, some dry flour, and just pat it down. See, it's not sticking anymore. I'm just gonna leave the flour on the top. And I'm gonna leave this to sit for about 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, let's do 30 minutes. And then I'll come back and oil it and show you how you oil it. How you put the oil on it. I just wanted to say, I used 2.5 cups of water for 4 cups of flour. Hey guys, so I left my roti for about an hour now. You can leave it for an hour if you want to, or 30 minutes. It doesn't really matter. The longer you leave it for, the softer and better it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and oil it. I'm gonna just rest it in here so I can work here. I'm going to put some flour on the surface, and I'm going to go ahead and grab some of my dough like this. It's a little sticky, but that's fine. You can put some flour on it. I have my rolling pin.
I know it goes right up there.
And we call it donut. on the, I have some oil here that I'm gonna use to put on this, the dough that I just fried out with the rolling pin. I'm putting a little bit, not too much, about half of a teaspoon. And you just spread it around the roti or the dough. You take your spoon and then you split it down half of the way, like from the center you split it down to the end. Then you take some dry flour and you sprinkle it inside, and then you start to fold this over like this, like this, like this, and then you try to tuck it in the top, and that's how you oil roti. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Sure. I'm gonna show you one more how I do it. You don't need to roll it out too much, just a little bit. You take some oil again, about half of this spoon that I have. Then you just rub it around. You can put a little bit more if you like it really oily, but this is fine. And I'm gonna split it down again, the center, and then just some flour, dry flour, and then I'm gonna wrap it up again. And that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing that until all my dough is finished. You can definitely make it smaller if you want to, like the balls, a little bit smaller to get like a smaller roti. But this is fine for me. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a total of 6. You probably could have gotten like 7 if I made it smaller. But this is fine. I have a big pan to put it on. Pot, plate, whatever you call it. I don't even know what you call it. It just came in my pot set. But if you have like a smaller frying pan or something, you can make the dough smaller. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for like about 30 minutes now, or an hour. It doesn't really matter. You can, the longer you leave it to sit for, the better it's gonna come out. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cook the roti now. I'm gonna show you what I'll be doing. So I just put more flour on my surface, and I'm gonna get my roti, put it down here, put some flour on it, because it's gonna be a little sticky if you don't. And then you can press it down so the flour goes on it and it's not sticky anymore. And then it's ready to be rolled out. And then you flip it over and you roll it out some more. Flip it over, roll it out some more. You're kind of rolling it out until it's not too thick anymore. So this is perfect size for me. And I'm gonna show you what I have over here by my stove. So this is my hot plate. I don't know what you call it, like a pan or something. It came in my pot set because I don't have like a tawa you're supposed to cook the roti on, like that you're supposed to cook the roti on. I have a spatula and I have some oil. The oil I was using to oil the roti in the spoon. I'm just gonna put. I heat up my hot surface for like, and I'm gonna put some oil on it. You can use a brush for this, but I'm just gonna use a spoon right now. I didn't have a brush right now. And I think a spoon is easier for me. I don't know. So I'm gonna get the. So this is the roti that I rolled out. I'm just gonna place it on here. Oops. There we go. You're just gonna let it, when you see the bubbles, then you're gonna flip it over. You can use the spatula, but I'm gonna flip it with my hand a little bit. You just flip it over. And I'm gonna put some more oil on the top now. And you rub it with a spoon. And then you flip it again. And you rub it with a spoon. Put some oil. You just let it, you're gonna flip it over. And then you can just press it down so that it cooks, you know, and it's not raw inside or on the end. You don't really need to cook it for very long, just like about a minute on each side. Not even so long sometimes, it cooks really fast. It depends on how thick it is. And once it starts getting some brown spots, it's all finished. This one is finished already. See, it's brown already. I'm gonna put it in a... I have a plate over here with... some paper towel. I'm just gonna put it and let it cool for like a couple of seconds while I roll this one out. While I'm gonna roll this one out, the other roti that I just made is cooling. I'm gonna put it on the towel again for you to see. Excuse me, Sky. No, Sky, no. Clap the one before I had, you just clap it. I don't know to clap it too, but Navin helps me clap it sometimes when he's home. But you just clap it a little bit. This is the first one. So this is what it looks like. It's not very round. But there we go, and this is the second one I'm clapping now. It's hot! Clapping your roti. This is what it looks like now.
You want to cut the roti? You want to cut the roti? Let's cut the roti. Jump over, let's cut the roti.
Hold on, I'm making a video you guys cut now.
No, we good.
Yeah.
You can make it when you're ready.
You guys cut the roti. Come on.
Huh? It is.
Cut the roti for me.
I'm hungry.
You could, Dad.
Alright, never mind.
So that's it for the roti, guys. Hey guys, so that's it for the roti. Let me know if you guys like the roti. I made eggplant and potato over there. Fried eggplant and potato to eat it with, and that's what we're gonna have it with. Let me see, Navin is eating his. Let me see if I can get him to tell you guys a little bit about the roti. Okay, go ahead. How's the roti?
Good.
It's good.
Bring more.
Bring more? Okay.